What up, YouTube? Agent Persuasion here with my boy Colby. We're back here today with a brand new first place deck profile for you guys at Locals. This snack right here, snack, check them out. What'd you play today, bro?
I played the new Salamangreat deck. Just try it out. You know, it's 30 bucks. So
budget version though, right? You're playing the cheap version for right now.
I picked up those Sunlight Wolves before. They were $10 a piece.
Thank God, right? Yeah, so that's pretty ridiculous. Sorry, man. Let's get into this profile and show it off, baby.
So 3 of like the worst normal summon of the deck.
The worst?
I mean, it's okay. Like you basically like add the Gazelle. You just search any level 3 or lower Cyberse monster.
Pretty good. He's a Stratos.
It is, and then you go into the Link 1 and start doing your combos and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, because it fits the Link 1. Level 4 or lower Cyberse monster?
Yep. And then 3 Gazelle, best card in the deck. Like this is the heart, and then like this is the soul. Spinny.
Alright, so what's the Gazelle do for you?
Gazelle, whenever a Salamangreat monster gets sent from anywhere to the graveyard, deck, hands.
So link summoning.
Link summoning. Actually, even if you detach,
that is sent to the graveyard.
It's being sent to the graveyard, so it'll trigger the Gazelle. Also, like if your Salamangreat like gets contact fused, like by Cyber Dragons, you can trigger Gazelle.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Or if they fuse away, like in the mirror match, you can trigger Gazelle.
Nice.
So it's a cool card.
So you definitely have to play 3 of that guy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then this also Foolish Burials any Salamangreat card to the graveyard.
Oh, this sends
when it's summoned.
Right?
Some of them are like hard ones per turns, and you can only get 1 effect.
Yeah.
But then there are others that can get both of them, and both of these can get both their effects.
Okay, cool.
So cool interaction with these two also is you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard to give something 500 attack. It never comes up that attack boost matters.
Yeah.
But then you can trigger Gazelle in your hands, and then you can special summon it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Cool interaction.
And then this just can reborn itself if you have a Salamangreat monster. Just
comes back for free?
Comes back for free, but it gets banished unless you exceed with it.
So you're always exceeding.
You're always exceeding with it.
Come on.
That's why you play a bunch of level 3s. So I played 3 of this. This is honestly the best normal summon of the deck.
Okay.
Because it dualities for any Salamangreat card.
+1, right?
Yeah, so and then you make the Link 1 and then you +1 again and plus.
Yeah, doesn't it have like a recursion effect from the grave too?
Yeah, this one is also hard ones per turn. You get to pick either or.
Yeah, so you can either duality or do the other one.
Yeah, so like against Sky Strikers or even the mirror match, you can like pop their face up multi-roll or their face up field spell,
which is value.
And you have to discard Salamangreat cards. So oh no, we're gonna trigger more effects.
Well, that's free.
And then it summons itself. It actually summons itself before the destruction, so you don't have to destroy to get it summoned.
Really? That's pretty cool.
And then one of these, you don't want to draw any of these. This one's okay to draw, but like these two you want to summon off of the Stalio.
Okay.
This one's a duality. I like it at 1. I might cut it.
Oh, the Avarice?
Yeah. It does summon Avarice.
Yeah, I was like, Avarice? I'm pretty sure
it's like I'll do it on my opponent's turn. If I have everything, I'll just dump it instead.
Yeah, so this is just something you're trying out right now?
Yeah, it's cute. I forgot to do it in the game 3, but it didn't matter. I still had enough stuff, so it might be just a win more card.
Yeah, and then that guy's the guy that comes back, recycles, and that's the guy that sets spell and traps, right?
Yeah, it sets spell and traps. This one's a hard once per turn. You can also bounce in its cost to return any Salamangreat monster from the field to your hand, and you can summon it.
Oh, that's pretty broken.
But you only get either or, and this one it returns any Salamangreat card monster
okay.
From the deck or from the graveyard to the deck or the extra deck to special summon itself to a zone Salamangreat link points to,
which is super free.
Yeah, it's pretty free because then you get Sunlight Wolf effect to add back Gazelle.
Broken.
And then this is kind of the spice. I've seen a few people playing it, but 3 Crusadia.
Ooh, you can't get rid of Crusadias.
No, it's got a lot of utility in the deck. You either like trigger it to pop, you target itself, pop some of their cards, or you use it to make a rank 3, or it's a fire, so you can make the wolf.
Yeah,
so it's free.
It's pretty cool.
And then please shield your eyes from the common ash blossoms.
We said budget version, baby.
Budget. I mean, this is the best structure deck in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, this is insane.
And then 3 Valor. They could be impermanences, but Valor gets the job done. And why would I spend $100 when I can spend $2?
Yeah.
So.
And then you can get infinity permanences soon anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Reprints coming.
And 3 Rhoda. You can do this during the draw phase, so you can't get drilled.
So draw phase, they can't draw you.
Droll, or activate this, Rhoda, anything else.
And then you can still be playing that turn.
Yeah, still. And then this, I always draw this card. Always.
This is the reincarnation.
I probably drew it 4 or 5 times today.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like, it's, I don't know, maybe I just need to switch sleeves or something, but it's...
Or maybe play 2? You would never play 2? Maybe?
No, I'm never playing 2.
Never 2?
No.
Just one,
maybe.
Right? Maybe.
No.
It's actually really good.
2 of the continuous one. This one's a Reborn, and it doesn't target. So
Oh,
they,
it doesn't target.
you can just be like, okay, I'm going to Reborn the Falco. And they call by the grave it, you can just Reborn something else. Or it summons it from the hand, too. So, like, I like it to, like, especially going second.
Yeah.
So you can, like, break boards and stuff.
Alright, breaking boards, I like it.
They should have never made this card what it does.
Man, that card's broken.
It's super poly, but it's not a quick play.
And it's always a Salamangreat card.
Always Salamangreat card, so you can mill it off of Foxy and still get it.
That's really good.
And then the actual super poly, I drew this a lot against Kyle.
Yeah, it feels good.
It's pretty wild. 3 Call to the Grave, 2 Twin Twisties, 2 of the Roar, because I don't know. You
That should be aggressive with the first one, yeah?
yeah, and like
banish.
you can banish it. So I'd rather have 2 that way I'm not afraid to set it off its effect.
Yeah.
And then 1 Rage, because Rage is broken.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, you can definitely just play 1, but like I see the point of running 2.
You might as well just play 2.
You get to be aggressive for your counter trap.
You actually also like don't mind hard drawing it. So
Then you can search the other trap.
you just search the other trap.
Which means you have full combo.
Yes. Which is nice ending up on double traps.
Yeah,
But for
those
the
traps are insane.
extra, 1 of the Chimera. This card is what kills your opponent.
Just in case you lose the die roll, or if you go first and just set up a board. Right?
And you can just Fusion of Fire all your opponent's shit away in the mirror match. It's
Yeah, from either side of the field.
it's
That's
gross.
insane. Yeah,
It's gross. 2 of this. You don't really need 3. If you're making 3 in one game, you're probably winning, or you're just not doing things right.
Yeah.
This card's insane. Like, why would they make another Invoker that also bounces the card when you use it for link material?
Yeah, an invoker that bounces a monster when you link summon with this.
But you have to link someone for a Salamangreat.
Oh, that's weird. That was always happening, right?
Yeah, you're always doing that for the most part.
Yeah, I like it.
3 of this one. It's one of the best ones.
Yeah.
And they have like rarities over there that
Its protection effect is actually insane. And also, like, people are like, oh, I'm just gonna kaiju your wolf. Well, a lot of times I'll end with this and then this under it. That way I still have a link, so Roar is active.
That's smart.
So, but yeah, 3 of this boy. He's
$10 rare. I'm sorry for a bunch of players, but y'all should have picked it up beforehand. Yeah. Just like this man. This man picked it up. Smart.
had to. And then the reprint one. I don't like doing the rare one because you know which one's the reincarnated one.
You just know what.
Yeah, you know whichever one is the one from the use the same material.
Yeah. What's this one do? This one like bounces.
Yeah,
back row,
this
right?
one's actually not once per turn. So whenever it's summoned, it bounces a card in the spell and trap card zone for your opponent, and that's not once per turn.
Back into their deck.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
like you make the first one, and then
Bounce something,
you bounce something, and
do it
then
again.
you make another one,
and bounce something again.
and then you just bounce again.
So you're saying you can clear boards even though you're not going first all the time. You can clear boards.
So this one locks you into fire monster effects.
Yeah.
And we have really good link pointers. We have down arrows, so we can play Phoenix.
Amazing card.
I mean, sometimes you don't really need it, but it's there as an option.
Yeah,
and
you always gotta have a fire.
I mean, the extract's kind of tight, but it's
This card is like 3, but
it's nice.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
And then this is the Spice one update jammer, and then transcode.
Yeah, this is for like not having Boral Sword.
Yeah,
It's a combo.
it's literally game. I even think it's probably just as good, if not better than it, because this one lets this attack twice when you link into it, and this takes 2 level 2 or higher Cyrus monsters.
So it's that's
higher?
what it is. Yeah, or higher.
Or higher, which is weird. I've never seen that before. So you link this away into this, and then this reborns this, and now they're co-linked, so they're both gaining 500 attack.
That's
So
insane.
it's 28, 28, 25, and it's like what 81.
Yeah, that's enough damage per game. That's for sure.
And then this is for for Thunder Dragons, Baguska.
Cards made, and this is really good in the mirror match too.
Yeah, it's
It at least stops their gazelles and stuff, and they have to play without all that.
Yeah, they kind of just they have to open up well.
Yeah, they have to link summon and attack over it, which is subpar.
Yeah, I mean they can bounce it. No, they can't. No, they can't.
Oh yeah, they really can't do
No,
anything.
they can.
Well,
they
can
make
bounce it.
Stalio and then they link away, and Stalio triggers engraved. So
But you can't get the monster.
you can't get the monster.
Defense mode.
Nope. I mean, if you have enough nut, you could make another one.
Yeah.
And then activate its effect.
That's asking a lot though, without soul charge nowadays.
So for the side deck, we play 3 of these Fury Boys because
You gotta break boards, baby.
Thunder Dragons.
True.
Thunder Dragons is this deck's worst matchup, and that's what I played round 1, and he raffle stomped me.
It happened.
We went to game 3, but it was wild. But you actually don't need your normal summon as much because like
You have extenders.
you have extenders. That's kind of also why I played the continuous spell.
The double will.
Because it can summon from hand too.
True.
So
Like it.
I've also been thinking about playing it at 3, just for that scenario.
Just to see it. Gotcha.
Playing kaijus for strikers.
So the mirror match too.
Like I'd rather have kaijus in sphere mode because half the time they don't have 3.
Yeah.
They can have 3.
But it's rare.
But it's-
You're dead by the time they have 3.
Yeah. And then slumbers. This forces out the roar.
Yeah. In the mirror match, forces roar, or you can give them this over their link if they don't protect their links
Yeah.
with 2
If they don't just like
double link.
link it up. The one in perm because I'm lending my other ones.
Yeah. So you don't need this for the budget players. You can just play something else, like third twin twister.
And the main deck was pretty tight, so I just felt like I needed this for extra negation.
Yeah.
And then red reboot for alter guys for mirror match.
Yeah.
You really don't want to do it in the mirror match. Or at least you don't want to do it on their turn. You want to do it on your turn.
So that way you can kill.
That way you can try to kill them.
Yeah. So for budget players, you can play the third twin twister or the third of this. Don't.
You could probably just play another kaiju.
Or another kaiju if you want. So you don't have to have it. You just have it.
And then twin twisters is also a good option.
Yeah. I think twin twister is the third one. Yeah. All right. We're gonna get into this combo right now and let's show it off, baby. Alright guys, we're back here with Colby. We're just going to show off this combo, some variations of it, some crazy stuff.
There's a lot of different combo streams with the deck. So, I mean, these are the best normal summons
These ones
to do to like start your combos. These are good if you have one of these.
Yeah.
Because you can just search this. Because this just needs to see a Salamangreat card hit the graveyard.
And then you can pop off.
And then you can start doing everything. You don't want to draw these because you just want to summon them off of
The Invoker.
yeah. But if you were to like have Gazelle and this, you kind of want one of these because you can get like the best of both worlds. And like one of the traps is the ideal.
Yeah, opening one of the traps.
Yeah, one of them.
So let's assume you open this, and this, right?
Sure.
Alright, so 3 cards, we'll see what happens.
We're probably gonna access all that.
We're gonna access all of it, for sure.
So you just normal summon this,
Which searches?
which searches either.
Well, you get Spinny.
Yeah, we'll grab Spinny. So we get Spinny, and then we link this away
So link summon.
into link 1.
Yep.
And then this
So
triggers to search the field spell.
Alright. Grab the field spell.
And I always draw it, so I just never activate the effects.
Here, put these on top. So this is in your hand.
And I mean, there'd be what, one more card, but
Yeah, we're just gonna do the combo
it
like
could be a
this.
hand trap or whatever.
We'll just assume it's whatever.
So
It's a blank.
now we go because we have a Salamangreat monster. We go Spinny effects, give this 500,
So that triggers.
and then this will trigger on a separate chain link to summon.
So
and
this
then
guy's effect will trigger.
Spinny will
That guy triggers
can activate just whenever. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, this sends
You
the
just
other
send-
trap.
send the
So
other trap.
assuming you had that trap, you'll send what? Rage?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. You search for rage. I think I put it on top.
So you
So
send the rage.
that's assuming you guys drew that one. You can send the other one.
Either
So,
or.
Yeah.
We'll
this-
most likely have rage though, because I guess we're playing 2. So statistically,
It'll probably happen.
so now we can just reborn Spinny. It doesn't have to be like it was zone link once point 2.
It doesn't matter where it's at. So you're gonna
we
overlay for the invoker.
overlay. Everything's in different spots. It's a little weird.
That's all right.
So always detach the Gazelle.
Always detach Gazelle. Key.
Yes.
All right.
And now we actually summon Falco.
Yep.
Well, actually, no, we don't summon Falco. We can do
Jaguar.
You can do either or. So like, if you do draw one,
I'm just kidding.
you do draw one because it does suck to draw these.
Yeah.
We need those
You
cards.
just get
We need
whichever one. So we'll do Jaguar.
We'll just assume Jaguar.
It's the better one to do.
Okay.
So then you just link these two, and
And then you go to this zone.
then you switch zones.
Because this is clogging up the other zone.
It sure is.
Because you guys all point down. So definitely don't summon over here. Summon over there.
So both of his effects are once per turns, hard once per turns. If you're playing around like Valor and Permanence, you can just do this first.
Yeah.
So activate this effect, we'll shuffle back.
Deck is untouched except for those cards. So I'm like, where are
well,
my pen
crap.
calls, my super pen calls, and where are the Jaguar? I had 2 Jaguar
That's not good.
3 pen calls, and they're gone.
You don't need this,
Everything
dude.
else that was in that deck is still
You don't need it.
No, we don't need it. We'll shuffle back that. I guess that's better.
You can't throw back Gazelle. You need that.
So now this will trigger. We grab the Gazelle back.
This hand would have been better with a circle because you could have.
Actually, no. It's if you're playing around Asher and Permanence, or I'm just like Impermanence or Valor, then you do this, which is worse. But we activate the field spell,
Yeah, you got a field spell.
and then we put this in the grave
Yeah. To reincarnate Link.
to reincarnate, and then we'd summon the Jaguar.
So now their Jaguar will come out.
That way you can throw this back instead of the Link one, which is
Yeah.
protection.
Okay, makes sense. Perfect.
And then his effect triggers to add back that Gazelle.
So Gazelle back to hand.
And then he has a once per turn effect. You can add back any Salamangreat spell or trap card. So you just add the rage. The Falco, like it tells on you because like it sets it.
Yeah, it
So
lets
it's
them
kind
know
of
where
better
it's
to
at.
just like
Search
to
it to
add
your
it.
hand. Yeah.
So then you just set them.
You set 2 cards,
We're
so
always playing around Kaijus or not Kaijus.
Mech Knights. So don't set that
No,
there.
we gotta set it here is that way because they're not playing 3.
Oh, you right. That's pretty
They're
pro.
not playing 3 different names.
Hopefully not.
Because then
Right?
we do this just to play around Kaiju or Cyber Dragons.
Yeah. So this will keep your trap cards alive.
It'll keep the roar alive.
Because you gotta have Link Monster up for this, and then this can target this to like non-target destroy 2 cards because it's a Link 2, right?
2.
So that's pretty much the basic combos of this deck. Like this is the going first board.
Right.
Yeah. And going second, you can like link someone with this to break their board, right?
Yeah,
So
you
bounce your monster.
shuffle back a monster,
You would heat Leo, bounce a back row.
bounce a back row, make another Helio, bounce another back row.
But yeah, you're always ending with a horsey in hand, and your other card could be in a hand trap or something.
Hand trap or just like
another extender.
Salamangreat, Call for the Grave,
A will.
Will,
Just anything.
anything.
All right, man. Shout out you want to give?
Shout out to Scott, Jeremiah, they're the homies.
Hey.
Let me borrow cards, especially for the Guard Dragon deck too.
Yeah, you're considered the guard dragon guy.
Yeah, that deck's fun, but it loses to Ash. Like, I actually loses a lot of hand traps. So I might play this
For now.
for now.
Yeah.
It's
Budget
fun.
version too. I like it.
Yeah, it's also a lot of fun. So I mean, if you need ashes and you want a fun deck to play, this deck's pretty cheap and pretty fun.
All right. Shout out to the guy that called him a schnack.
Oh yeah, William, that guy. I don't know who he is, but
He's just a commenter on our vid. So shout out to him. Wink at him, bro. Let him know you're available. All right, man. Congratulations and we're signing
thank you.
out.